What up, ladies? How we doing? So, I'm here to answer these questions. So I will hop right into it and get into the first one. So, number one, what song best describes what you thought when you first met Kenz? So, when Kenz and I first met, it was at Frankfurt Hall. Well, we met at a bar before that, technically Chipotle before that, but when we met at the bar, Mackenzie was the one who pretty much was really going after me. She was flirting with me pretty heavy and trying to go after me. So "Obsessed" by Mariah Carey would be the song, because she was chasing me hard that night. All right, so number two, Mackenzie. Who is Mackenzie's top celebrity crush? And her top celebrity crush is Jason Momoa, and I'm a little bit upset about it. Just because I'm not as handsome as that guy. And it's a little, she like doesn't hide it either. Like, she like will straight up tell me like she thinks he's like very attractive, and she'll like put his movies on in front of other people for me to watch too. Just, it's very, very embarrassing. And like when she puts it on, I know that she knows that, but other people don't. It's, I don't know, very embarrassing. Number three, how do we first say I love you? So I said I love you to Mackenzie first. I remember I think we had went out one night and we were at a bar, and we had, in typical fashion, I think we had Ubered home early to go to bed, and not for any weird reasons, but to literally go to bed. And I think as we were in bed, this was a couple months into our relationship, I think I said I love you, and she said it back, and that was the first time. All right, so number four, our favorite date night spot. I think sometimes Mackenzie and I like to like do dates in and get like takeout and hang out and stuff like that. So crumble cookies and stuff like that is like an honorable mention. We usually like to get like Asian takeout, so the Yangtze Inn or something like that by our house. But no, but I think that if we're going out on a date, this place in Conchi called Bar Sarah is our favorite date night spot. I think that's what she would say. Number five. All right, so if Mackenzie could get rid of one piece of clothing, shoes, accessories in my closet, what would it be? I have a lot of clothes that Mackenzie hates, wants me to get rid of, stuff with like holes in it that I just hold on to because it's comfortable, or it's good to like wear outside when I'm doing stuff that I might get dirty in, or go to the gym or something. But in particular, I have all of my old like jerseys from high school, and I know Mackenzie hates that I like keep those. So I know she would love to get rid of those. She's not getting rid of them. And I think that would be her number one to get rid of. All right, coming in at number six, what do I do, or what is one thing you do that annoys Kenz the most? I know I do several things that annoy her a lot. I know picking up my clothes off the floor would be one thing. It's a classic answer. Low-hanging fruit, though. I know she is really annoyed about the fact that I turn off the lights after her. She leaves like lights on. It's raining and doesn't close doors, but it's annoying. It feels like she lives in a barn or something. I don't know, but I know that those things annoy her, like shutting the lights off after her, and then closing the blinds too. I enjoy privacy in dark areas, so I like to keep things dark and secluded. 7. What is Mackenzie's favorite activity on her days off? On her days off, so Mackenzie works night shift as a nurse, obviously, you guys know that. Her favorite thing to do on her days off is to sleep. Number one, she loves to sleep. And I know she likes to do that. And sometimes she'll mess around, and obviously she likes to watch like her old shows, like Real Housewives, Vanderpump Rules, and such. Keeping up with the Kardashians for a little bit, that was a weird phase for her. But sometimes she'll like to play Mario Kart too. I really enjoy when she does that. I like to see the competitive juices flowing. So yeah, those are the things that she'll do on a day off where she doesn't have to do much. All right, number 8. What do you find most attractive about her? Personality or looks? Mackenzie's got a great rack. No, I'm kidding. She does, but I think that the thing that is most attractive about Kenz is how nice she is. Like in general, Mackenzie is easily like the nicest person I know. She will talk to anybody, do anything for most people that she meets. She's just genuinely so kind, and like will talk to someone even if she does like nothing to talk to them about, and even if it's one of my friends that is only like knowledgeable in sports and fantasy football and video games, things like that. She'll do her best to hang with those people, and she'll treat them like she would her own friends, and that really means a lot to me. In general, just seeing her treat people like that, obviously you like look for that in your partner, but like to have that as my wife, that is obviously unbeatable. Mackenzie's the best. Number 9, what was the first thing she did or said after you proposed? So when I proposed to Kenz, she was literally speechless. She didn't say anything. She didn't say yes, actually. I had to like will her to say yes to me, which I don't know, actually. She might not have wanted to. Maybe I just kind of like, nah. I think she was in complete shock. She said yes, and then she bawled her eyes out, and I think she literally blacked out probably for the next 30 minutes. It was just like a bunch of hugs and tears, obviously, but she was literally speechless, which is really funny. And I can fully say that like I completely got her. That was great. And that made me really happy too, to be able to get over on her like that and completely surprise her and propose to her like that. That was really awesome. And to have all the pictures that my cousin took was great. To look back and have that video, just of her straight up, just like saying like not saying anything, and I have to literally tell her like say yes, like, and she will, and like that was really funny. The actual speechless part that she had. Number 10, what is your favorite memory together? So obviously there's a ton that we could pick through. We've been together for nearly 8 years now. Coming up this winter, we've been through like a lot of things. Obviously we've had great memories, like living in the city and doing a bunch of stuff together, like discovering new restaurants and food, going on trips, going on vacations, like starting new traditions and stuff like that are all great. I think that the number one thing though would be like my favorite memory would be the time like 2 years ago in the summer, like when the pandemic was just ending. Like people were starting to go back to work, but like we were still kind of like figuring it out. And we were just like living in our apartment, and we adopted Hank, and there was like a whirlwind of like a month where we were just like flying by the seat of our pants, didn't know what we were doing, and had Hank. And Mackenzie would like say, like threaten to like send him back, and like it was just like so funny, like that time, like looking back now, like how like frustrated we were, but like now we wouldn't trade Hank for the world. And I really love those memories of like just like this, like the frustration and everything of like trying to like scrape peanut butter to the wall of our bathtub so we could get him in there. Those were great times, and I really loved that. And then a close second would be going to I think South Carolina. It was the first time with my family, and we played wiffle ball on the beach. And I don't know why I have this like memory ingrained in my head of Kenz. She was playing wiffle ball, and she was on the other team, and she was playing in the outfield, and she had to chase down this ball. And I just remember her running on the beach, and I just have like this slow motion video in my head of her running on the beach. And it wasn't like Baywatch. It was like so like it was so straightforward, like a sprinter. she had great form. It was hilarious. So that memory is really great too. Okay, so those are all the questions. I don't know if you want to play this before, but I hope you guys have a great time on The Bachelorette, and I love you all.